see about that. Doesn't look like we're live. Oh man. Wait, wait. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this. Thanks for telling me about my mobile dashboard. um. Okay. Management screen. Yeah, there we go. I just need to make sure that the audio is working on my phone properly. Ooh, that audio quality's painful. Let me see if I can't fix that a little bit. That might have made it a bit better. How about that? Uh, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. It's hard to tell. What about here? Ooh, that might sound a little bit clearer. I'm fiddling with my actual mic settings. Let me try the original again. Okay, okay, okay. That's way better. I don't know what the problem was. Yeah. Okay. The mic audio isn't great. I'm gonna mute that. Um, but I mean it's what we got, so we'll work with that. Okay. So today I'm new to Roblox. I got really into Sailor Peace or whatever the hell it was, and I enjoyed it. And I started playing this game. And honestly, this game, whoa, I'm good, bot. I'm good. Autobots roll out. Holy hell. I'm streaming for like 5 minutes, dog. Why? Lag a message is a bot. Holy. Oh, maybe moderator. Mod action. Yeah, yeah. Can I do it over here? Um, Add to block list. Block this user. Yes. If I go into here, um, I have no idea how to do this on the phone. So here we go. Yup, brand new account and everything. So funny. I'm sorry if anybody actually does join. This is just hilarious to me. We're just gonna ban that. Anyway, if you're not a bot, you can appeal to that. I don't know how, and I don't know how to find it. So good luck. Anyway, let's make my camera a little larger. There we go. That's a little bit better. I have no idea how big this is going to be in post. Hopefully I can see. No, I can't. I lied to you. I can't see it on my phone. So we're just gonna assume that that's fine. And if it's not, I'm sure some random person will find my video and tell me just how bad I am at doing this. And I'm sure I'll agree. Cheers to you. Okay. So I found this. Some of you probably know it because I think it's a decently older game, you know. It's been out for about 30 years and some change now. 4 years? Am I doing math wrong? I might be doing math wrong. No, 3 years and some change. I was doing it right because this is basically 23. And so I said, you know, why not boot it up? Because I've I've booted up quite a lot of these games. Don't worry about that. That's nothing. That's nothing you need to worry about. That's nothing at all you need to worry about. So anyway, I also if you hear the fan, it's like 90 degrees. We don't have AC. I'm sorry. I'll fix it another day. I already spent so long messing with audio. I'm not doing it again. Um, yeah. Don't worry about these. I have friends. I know. Old guy with friends on the internet. Anyway, um, and this one's. I tried Blox Fruit. I really tried. I tried so hard. And this one, it's got a lot of really interesting stuff that it doesn't tell you. And I'm kind of just gonna start the game by going through that. There's nothing I really need to do right now. Uh, 1 second, phone call. Hi, Mom. Okay, sounds good. See you in a little bit. I'm streaming right now, so I love you. Peace. Okay, sorry about that. That was my mom telling me that I really wonder if it's using my. There's one easy way to tell. Hold on. I might have just muted this for nothing. Ah. Or I lied to you, and there's no really easy way to tell. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ah. I can't even tell if that did anything. Hold on. You know, I think it's using the wrong mic. Let's mute that real quick. That's funny. That's properties, device, microphone. See, that's okay. Okay. Now, if we undo this, hold on. Okay. Now, if we undo this, hold on. Okay, we're gonna do this. Mary had a little lamb. I don't know the damn song. Cycling through these modes on my mic so I can see which one's the best. They're all the damn same. That's crazy. This damn thing. I got this for like 20, 40 bucks a while back because I had a job. I wasn't a cripple at that time. Has 4 modes. To this day, the only difference I can tell is the sound that I hear because, my headset's plugged in directly to the mic, so I hear myself. Thank God I sound beautiful. Hold on. Egotism aside on a child's game. So, this is me. I'm Snorlax. Yes, I'm rocking the fit. I know, you're mad. You're mad. Got the off-brand Yeez on. You're mad. Okay, so we're going to whip out. This, in my opinion, is one of the best fruits, and I will show you why. It has decent damage. It's pretty cool for that, but that's not really what you want it for. What you want it for is its consistently sustained AoE for things like I guess it makes Coliseum easier, not that that's ever needing to be easier, and like the race thing, but it makes Infinity Tower pretty easy. Now, there's probably a better option, but Infinity Tower in this game, one of the things that's really cool, and you can look it up on the wiki, which is where I'm getting a lot of this information, and I'm fact-checking and yada yada. Infinity Tower, it's not actually infinite. From what I can understand, it goes up to 100 floors. They get progressively harder in difficulty. It's scaling up.
But after floor 50, there's a chance for the game passes to spawn. Like, you can get the game passes as a reward. And I'm assuming that scales up with your luck and yada yada blah blah blah. And that's why I'm saying this game is slept on. Because yes, I'm on area 2, but I'm pretty sure I could have had this weapon. No. This one drops from a guy over there. But it's like the beginning of area 2. I'm pretty sure you go to like there, and then there. 4 islands. It's the 4th island. And if you have enough damage, you could just skip right to it. Not counting, obviously, the starter island. Though I should, because, you know, the starter islands actually have stuff. So, those of you that play Blox Fruit, you're probably familiar with some of the things. I'm not fully familiar with them, but I'm going to go through what I know. Might be somewhat similar. So, you've got your fighting styles. I know those were in Blox Fruit. You've got your race evolutions. I'm pretty sure I remember those being in there. So you got like, I think this is Mink over here. I'm gonna ignore the fact that it's Bunny Boy. Oni. This race over here, see, I'm going human right now just because the stats are really nice for like leveling. If we menu, I think this UI does need some work. This tells you nothing. It's a little overwhelming. It's very clean and concise design, and if you've played it for a while, you can enjoy this, right? You can very much enjoy this. I like the way it looks now, but when I first started playing, let's bring you guys over here a little bit. When I first started playing, I was like, okay, which one of these is my backpack and which one of these is my stats? Do I level up stats? Is this my inventory? No, this is my reward screen. Oh, wait. Before I continue that rant. Devil Fruit. ADHD mind's taken over. Free Devil Fruit in my rewards. Those refresh like every 12 hours, by the way. Let's see. And it's the Sand Fruit. I'm just gonna... But yeah, so, one cool thing, and I'll break down, since that just happened, how Devil Fruits work in this. So if we go into my thing, I have not spent a single dollar on this game. I want to preface that, not a penny has been spent on this game. And if we go in my bag, we go to fruits, you can store one of every single fruit you collect. So I'm trying to collect them all, obviously. Yes, that's just a Frieza fruit. I know, Alien Emperor, they had an event, DBZ, you can be Frieza. It's really underwhelming. I don't know the numbers on it, but I mean, why would I get that when I could awaken like gravity or something else, which is what I'm using. And see, I have gravity on me, and I have a backup here in case I ever want to swap to something else. I can just re-grab up my gravity. And the way it works is this guy you can buy directly, but it immediately replaces what you have. Which, speaking of, let's see if he's got anything good. Electric has a transformation in this. I don't know how canon that is. It's been forever since I've actually watched One Piece. But I'm not. I really want Buddha or electricity. It just looks good. Nothing great. Yeah, nothing good. Really got screwed there. But you can also buy a fruit. Now you can get a lot of drops, but you can buy a random fruit. I think it's like every 45 minutes, every hour. Right here. Let me pull it out. This is barrier, I'm pretty sure. Store? Yep, no, it's barrier. Who's that Pokemon? That's a devil fruit. Yep, barrier. Okay. And there's no like inventory limit. It limits the stack, but it doesn't limit how much you can have in your inventory as far as I know. So like, why wouldn't I keep all of the devil fruits or all of the random items I collect? The Easter event's really cool, and I'm just gonna say it now, the way to grind that, Coliseum, and the Race V2 dungeon over on Turtle Island. It's technically a raid. Very easy to do. You just need anything with a bit of AoE, and you mass slaughter just mobs that run at you. Both of those have a cooldown of 10 minutes, and they're highly contested because it's a server-wide cooldown, but you can just server hop. It's not a big deal. And they drop so many eggs. It's a 5% drop from random NPCs. And so with like drop bonuses and stuff like that, which Human Race gives, including the Easter fit I'm currently wearing, and Aura Walk farming in place. Alright, bro, calm down. This all provides drop bonuses, as does my title. Their title. Oh, did I get a new one? The Last Buccaneer. I don't really want that, if I'm being honest. It's got good everything, but this fully upgraded, which you can upgrade them 3, some 4 times. This just has more by a lot. And again, this, just by killing the dude that I needed for, it says true string, but I'm pretty sure that's a typing error, because why would the guy that drops gravity drop this? And even on the wiki, it says it's gravity. I don't know. The stats are good enough that I just don't care, because if it does buff string, then there's probably nothing that buffs gravity, or nothing that I farmed yet, so. And then this is more fighting based. That's what I was using beforehand, before I got this. And it just has all the good stats that I needed, and then prioritized fruit. And sword, which I'll inevitably get that guy's sword. But yeah, anyway, gonna discard this. You can only keep 3 titles at once, by the way. So farming for titles is a little risky. Make sure you have the space and you're sticking to farming one thing specifically for titles. You can spin for a random title. Honestly, so not worth it. Since most of the titles, like the good ones, you can just get for free by farming. I have not particularly, I'm sure there are a few, seen a title that's been like, man, I need to grab this to do damage. I'm just like, no, let me go kill this guy like 15 times and they'll probably drop it. Throw on a little bit of tiny task, if you know, you know. And just let it be done. Okay, so new player onboarding. And this is why I say this game is great. Let's go to C1. Where is it? Accept. Now I'm going to be doing this as a higher level player, so you won't get to see the full effect of it, but I can probably... No, I have an idea. I have a good idea. Just you wait. Play. Alright. So, first thing we need is to go all the way to the starter island. We need a sea beast to spawn in for this this first trick. So for now, I'm just going to show you little tips and tricks of the starting area. So one major thing, you don't have stats in the traditional sense. You see that little thing right there that says fruit level yada yada? You level that up. What your level does is it increases the amount of XP these get. I don't know if it's by a percentage or what, but I've actively seen it happen. It just levels up your abilities a lot faster. So dumping EXP fast is a way to help you get stronger, but it doesn't make you stronger immediately. You still have to grind, you still have to earn it a little bit. It just becomes a bit easier of a grind, which is what this this first trick is going to do. It's basically going to let you breeze through all of these islands here and go straight to C2 after, you know, making sure you kill everything, level up your abilities a little bit, level up your skills. If you want to just AFK, auto-click, join their group, you get this for free. And it'll just level it up over time. If you have an auto-clicker, obviously you can level it up a lot faster. This guy right here will teach you your very first combat, like your very first, this. I have this for a quest that I'm also going to show off later, and we're going to see if it actually works, because I have an idea of how to cheese this. Basically, I'll give you the hint. When you kill something, no matter what you've hit it with, right before it dies, when it dies, it's the weapon you have out. So, an example, you won't see it in action here, but if I were to use, say, this ability, and then swap to this, give it a second, because it's going to kill guys again. Now, that guy that just killed and that guy that just died, all of that experience goes towards these fists. All of the mastery, everything else, even though it's maxed out, it would go to this. Now, the quest for getting Garp's fighting style, the Galaxy Fist or whatever, it requires you to kill 2,500 enemies with basic fists. That's a lot of enemies. I'm not going to hit anything with it because I don't want to actually get it. And you'll know when you complete it because you'll have an item that appears in your inventory called the power something. I do not have it yet. Just to confirm. Watch, I just got it from killing that one guy and I didn't even notice. No. Not the demon power. That's for a Sanji thing. Maybe that one's Zoro. No, I'm pretty sure that one's Sanji. I thought they would have taken that out of my inventory. Doesn't matter. So, my idea is if we go into, like, the Coliseum or something like that, obviously the fists aren't the best for it. It's just too slow. I'd still say it's better than, like, a lot of the methods other people are using. But if we were to instead use the X skill on this weapon, right here, quickly swap to fists, and then when they die, we have fists out, I have a gut feeling that that would count as this getting a kill. And so that's a good way to cheese that quest. I'm almost certain it's planned by the developers too, because it's just, that's how a lot of these things work in this game. Like the way to like get fast levels or to get quick mastery on your weapon. All of those work by swapping your weapons around. Right as it's about to die or right before it despawns, stuff like that. So you get the kill counted for a particular weapon so it fast levels up. So I'm almost dead certain that's how this will work. Now, this is the first little secret I wanted to show you guys while we wait for, just right here in this cave. You gotta jump for this one. In here. Now that gear is important for later, but often a lot of treasure chests can spawn in here. I've gone and like server hopped, and I found like 4 chests in here, 3 over here, a couple of the Easter egg things scattered around. It's great for doing dailies. Which leads me to, I guess, another thing. This guy over here might be your best friend early on if you can save up. Do not buy anything here except for maybe this, because it's pretty cheap for daily coins if you're like hard grinding the game and you've got the battle pass, the treasure hunt done, because that's what I'm planning on buying. Just because for that price you get all of this. It just keeps going. You basically get your coins back. I'm not sure if you actually get the full amount you invested in back, but you also get a title and an exclusive outfit at the end of it. Which again, these coins, these daily coins, purely free. Go into the menu. Obviously I did my daily quests. Do your dailies and your weeklies, and they come in pretty hefty amounts. Now obviously this one would be a very slow grind, but they're pretty easy ones. This isn't the easiest. Lots of XP though. You can see how much I need for a level and how much that gives me. They also do this thing where it's like 6x all the time, so it cuts the grind down. And I think this is for everything obviously, but I think this changes to like 8x or 10x or like 4x from time to time. So different weeks will have like different massive boosts. You never feel strangled, because I think they were having an issue where the game was just too grindy early on, so they're just like, screw it, let's just implement an effect instead of going through and updating everything where we just boost the ratio. Still no sea beast. Maybe I don't want to waste too long looking for this, but the goal would basically be, and let me equip the weapon for this. What? Oh, it's so tiny up there I couldn't even see it for a second. What don't I have leveled? Do I have this leveled? No. Okay. So, I will wait a little longer, and I'll show you a couple other... Oh, I know. I can show you some of the most important things on this map. Okay. Like, this dashing skill I'm doing is on this map, the double jump. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to jump. You start with a basic jump. I think you start with a basic double jump. And if not, there's probably another way to get up here. I just don't know it. Maybe like... Yeah. But your goal is to find a way to get up... Was it up here? Or was it on the other side? Maybe it wasn't this map. I could have sworn there was something over here, and there was a reason why you wanted to get up here in particular. But maybe I'm thinking on... Because I know there's one over... Where is it? Is it this guy? No. Also, the reason I'm not using my flight is because this might just be faster. It's not here, I know that. It took forever. But there is somebody here that's actually important. Now this, you won't be able to do this until like C2, and then you can come back here and do it unless you're like really lucky. This guy is the one that teaches you the dash that I was doing. So you already start with like a basic dash. It's pretty small. Basically, it'll take you like from here to like here. And this one takes you all the way there. And it's very fast. Where was this guy? Oh, it might have been back there. Or is it this guy? Oop. So you'll have to do a little bit of parkouring. Yup, this guy teaches you how to sky jump. It's on the jungle island. That's literally the second island you will go to. And I don't remember how much it costs. I remember it not being... Yeah, 25k. Does he, like, increase my double jump if I pay him more? I don't know why he would, but... I mean, why not test it? I don't think so. That's another event. I wouldn't even worry about that. I actually do not know why they spawn at such a high level in like such a high amount of HP in this. They are very, very hard to kill for a new player. Maybe if you grind up your damage and you don't like heavy level, but I was like clearing Island 2 like not Island 2. I was clearing C2 like it was nothing, and I just couldn't even touch the Easter rabbits until like I started C3. Maybe I just had damage problems, but I feel like I shouldn't be able to clear a whole like C like it's nothing and still have problems with any mob that spawns here aside from like super bosses that are meant to be taken on by multiple people. Man, really not a single sea beast? Are people just killing them, maybe? Oh, I think that's my friend that joined. Might have been. Oh well. It's one easy way to tell. I don't think it is, though. Because I don't think they've ever played this before. Let Level 139. It might be them. Let me check my... No. My girlfriend wants my stream. Sure. Let me just... Sorry, guys. I never told my girlfriend my stream because I never do it. Okay. So. Let's see. This katana, useful if you want Zoros. There's like 3 of these guys in the first sea. You can get triple sword style. You can upgrade it later. There's a pistol here. I don't think you need it for anything, but if you want guns, there's a pistol there, I think. Clown Island. You won't be able to roll for your first devil fruit until level 30, I believe it is, but like, look here. People just drop like low level devil fruit. You can swap it out at any time. I went with leveling devil fruit early. I don't know how worth it was. My damage did feel rough. I mean, they weren't good. They weren't good devil fruits, but also a lot of damage in this game early feels rough. You're really like supposed to start out training, and I'm just giving you the way to skip that. Oh yeah, you can get gear 5 here. You need to have like a whole bunch of previous steps, but yeah, you can get gear 5. But let me show you the really important things. Things that the game just doesn't tell you and actually obstructs from you. The most important, I mean it, the most important thing in this game. Why am I doing the Minecraft YouTuber, look at my avatar, I'm talking to you, you can see me. The most important thing in this game that you need to do early, this is not an exaggeration, this is not anything else. This girl right here, she teaches you hockey. Yes, they hide her inside of a rock on the like back right side of the map. Like, I like the little secrets. I think the first zones were like a bit too much. They were like really obscure and hard to find if you didn't look up a guide. Unless you're just walking in every wall. Because this one, you could just be walking around, you're like, oh, is there something? Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing. You know, you could skip that. I mean, it's fairly obvious, but still. But yeah, that's how you get armament hockey, which just increases your damage by a lot. And getting that early so it can level up early, which you enable, by the way, with T. I got my hockey color purple because it just looked cool. And then I have observation now off because it like whitewashes everything, but it gives you this like heat vision, which is really nice. You can see where all the enemies are. It doesn't work on every enemy. Like event enemies, for some reason, it just does not work on, but... Oh, I think that's another one of the sword guys. Oh, no, that's the guy that steals the pistol. My bad. Then the sword guy's on that clown. I knew there was a seller there. Right there. I want to hit this person, but they're a new player, so I'll be nice. I also think there's one back here somewhere, but it's really difficult to find. Where would it be? Where would it be? I remember it's like right around here, I think. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Like I said, even knowing where they're at, I don't think that one's useful for anything. I could be wrong. Even knowing where everything's at, like, and having done it a couple times, they're just extremely obscure. Like, let me show you this one. This one had me stumped. I had to, like, find a guide in the most obscure places ever. So this one, okay, not here. There's nothing here. Not a single thing. All of these walls that look very obviously like there should be something, this very square shape, nothing. Nothing in this. No, 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 no. The one you're looking for isn't here. It isn't here. Let's jump up here into that little tiny nook. Because I jumped up here before and I walked and I found nothing. I should have went for the corner. I didn't. And then this, nothing. This is just here for fun. And you'll need that later for an observation quest. So I guess, like, timestamp this part of the videos. Guess I'll timestamp this part of the video. So that's one. The other one is... I think it's... right... oh! Right here. Oh, chest. See, these secret spots, best for finding the chests, because nobody knows where the hell these are unless they've done the quest, and even then, you forget, it's just good luck. Is that person looking for smoke? Because if that person's looking for smoke, I might be having to lay him out. Let me put on my observation hockey, because it gives you a bunch of free dodges. That many. But there's a lot of abilities that, like, get rid of observation hockey, and some that just kill. Is this guy? What's the level of this guy? Don't do it, bud. Okay. That was a new player. I didn't want to have to nuke him. Okay. For the sake of the video, I'm sacrificing possibly my life. Okay. And this last one. All the others, you walk into a wall, right? Where is it? Yeah. This one, absolutely awful to find. What do you mean I have to walk on this exact corner in this exact way and just fall down? Because I've walked over this a couple times and I just didn't see it. Like I will walk here, be like, yeah, there's probably nothing in that corner there, because there wouldn't be. There's no way you'd walk into that wall. Anyway, so there's really not a lot of, like, difficulty to this. Leveling up comes very easy. Killing mobs comes pretty easy, especially if you get a good fruit early on. Again, it's not hard to. These rewards right here will be your lifesaver. They give you 2 just for playing enough. For free. Getting a little bit of money. I was in the millions from that one trick. I'm still waiting to show you. I might just server hop real quick. And I was like immediately able to buy any fruit I needed when I needed it. Like if it appeared in the shop, I could just buy it. By the way, small. Who else is excited for RLCs? It's really looking like it's coming out this summer. You know, I haven't been here for the whole drag around and loot race and stuff like that, but they've even shown like their development path and like the endings coming up this summer, which apparently, I mean, obviously is the best time to release games. Kind of excited. It looks really good. I'd be playing a lot of Sailor Peace, but we're gonna actually fly around. Is this the same? Can't tell. I don't see a couple of the people whose names I had memorized, but I do see names that look familiar. Oh yeah, also, if you're looking for some easy kills for your daily, this dummy over here, this whole space right here, not in the safe zone. So if somebody's over here, they're trying to investigate, maybe they're like hitting the dummy a couple times. They think they're fine. This, it's not even at that. It's like right here, not safe. Up here, not safe. Up here. None of the actual, like, shops and stuff are safe zones, except for this guy for some reason. And the accessory upgrader. None of this else is a safe zone. And this is gonna look like really bullying, but I promise you, even I was doing this like basic unawakened, you can just rock down on people and now he ran. I think I might have gotten him. I can't tell. Oh, it became nighttime. Oh, he hockeyed me. Too bad for him, I'm in a safe zone. Go ahead. Yeah, if you hit somebody unhockeyed with their thing, with your like commander's hockey, I guess that's how it works. You can really screw them up. Oh, my game's freezing? Hello? Okay, there we go. Kicking off. That guy had good reaction time, but what if I just... You see, unfortunately for him, my abilities attack that many times, and I got him. And the funniest thing is, that guy, him right here, I'm pretty sure he's a higher level than me. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know why he's farming here, actually, if he's that high a level. Hold on. What's your name? Yeah, he's a much higher level than me. I'm 61,000. He's 89,000. We're in about the same area. But yeah, a much higher bounty. About the same amount of money. I might have increased my bounty a lot. It definitely did. Yeah, you get more bounty for killing people. I really don't know what it's worth. But yeah, this is one of the greatest parts for early game or later game if you're looking for PvP. Unfortunately for new players, this is like the do or die area, and it's crazy too because this is also one of the best places to go to do raids because the raid guys right here, which all of this is protected in the safe zone, of course. The dock is. You got your respawn point right here, so you just walk straight over, go to the raid, it respawns you here if you don't have auto raid reset. You got your accessory upgrade, you got your titles. Everything's really nicely grouped together. The only thing that isn't is like some of the fruit dealer stuff all the way back on the starter island. But you even got both Awakening and no, this guy's Awakening and this guy's True Awakening, all grouped up right there. There is yeah, there's not really a place as good as this. I guess 2's pretty alright as well, but this has all of the TPs near it, so you can go to 1, you can go to 3, you can go to 4, you can go to 2, all right here. 2's you gotta go across the map to go back to 3, or you've got to go to 1, which is faster, by the way, unless you have teleportation. And some of these do have teleportation options, including group teleportation options if you want to like help your homies around the map. Unless you have those options, it's just way faster to like come back to the first sea, go through that loading screen. Way less tedious because you could just go get a drink of water or something, like whatever, and go all the way back to the third sea. So for my case, I just do my raiding here because we've got the raid guy here. Instead of having to go across the map for True Awakening on third sea, the guy's right here, which is like the second sea. He's very close by on the second sea. But again, just ease of teleportation. And then you've got like everything else really close by as well, which is just nice. I'm sure there's a couple other things that I'm not thinking of that are really nice to have. And it kind of sucks not to have the fruit guys, but you really only need to interact with them like once every hour. So coming here to like hard farm real quick, instead of like flying back and forth across the map just for that, and then just walking over to this lady right here, going like, okay, I want to go back. Wait 2 seconds. I should turn the music back on. It is kind of bland without it. You know, I was so upset. I was like, man, I'm gonna lay down for a couple hours, and a new update's gonna be out. And I thought that was today, and it's Friday. And I mean, that's smart for them, but I want it now. Oh, it's getting a little warm. Okay. So we will try doing the, yeah, nothing interesting. And I think I just rolled my fruit not too long ago. On stream, obviously. So, we're gonna go to Turtle Island, which, if you don't know, it's the one right over here that kind of looks like a turtle. Yeah, that's Turtle Island. I know. Crazy unexpected, right? Hey Mihawk, how you doing down there, buddy? You having a good time? Yeah, you're having a good time. Anyway, so this is an important spot to remember in general, but also whenever you have, oh wait, I'm out of the coins. Not the coins, the like keys for it. Hold on, I have a solution. Let's hope it works. Let's hope I get streamer's luck with one viewer, and that viewer being myself. Let me, speaking of, let me double check my girlfriend and send me anything, because I'm always not getting notifications. Let me pull this up right here. Cool, it's muted. Man, you can't even search up my name, and it's pretty easy to find. Why is it tagged Monster Hunter? What? I had to go through and change my tags. Hold on. What the hell? It says Roblox, and then under it, it's tagged Monster Hunter. What? Okay. Copy link. There we go. Now that aside, oh yeah, I gotta go in here and change the tags. You used to be able to do that in Restream, which is what I use for reasons. And multi-streaming, it's just really good for being a new streamer. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. It used to be in the dashboard, and maybe it's because I started it up on another monitor, maybe because it was probably a problem starting it up. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Login. Google. That's not gonna open it up. Okay, cool. This would be really funny for me to get nuked because I don't even have observation hockey on to protect myself from just immediate nuking. Oh man, I gotta open my email because I got a confirmation code even though I just signed on. One viewer. Yo, please clan rerolls. First Roblox viewer. Yo, please. Clan rerolls. I respect the hustle, man. I'm sorry. I need those to bargain with for the battle passes because you can get those through trade. There's a lot of really easy way to get clown rerolls. Have you done all of the codes? Because I got a good few through the codes. You also get a good few both through doing your daily quests and then looking at treasure hunt, because that's how you unlock these. So you get Bro, I just realized you're asking about Sailor Peace, and you don't even realize I'm on a completely different game. I could hook you up with clannery rolls, I guess. All right now, but I definitely could. I'm in the middle of another game. I have like 15,000 just sitting in the bank account. You know what? Day before, day before the update. So tomorrow. I don't know when. Probably around like same time now. I'll do a giveaway. I'll put names on a wheel, and if you pop up, I'll just give them to you, bro. You're probably the only one that's gonna show up. But yeah, if you pop up on the wheel that's just you, I'll give you like, I don't know, like a few thousand clownery rolls. I'll make sure that I have enough tonight too. I'll do some AFK grinding in like I don't know if it'd be better to farm the last island or Quake farm. Huh. Figure it out. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll hook you up. So where was I? Fixing my damn stream. That's right. Email. Because for some reason my tags are Monster Hunter related, which I haven't played in a year. Which is just really silly. There we go. I have to put in my verification code. Okay. Ooh, I'm verified. Yippee! Yahoo! Yay! Wow. So let's manage stream. Got it. How would I change? Edit stream info. Here we go. So let's get rid of these tags. I guess we'll add English because I had that in there, and that's probably important to have in my stream. I probably will play a little bit of Blocks Fruit later as well. I just saw it pop up and I kind of want to do more. Where and this is called One Fruit Simulator. One Fruit Simulator. I have like a devil fruit option. Devil fruit. I just think it's cool to add. And then other? No. We're putting Blocks Fruit on there. Screw it. It's similar and in my opinion, better. Not better. It's different. Definitely better when it comes to the money grubbing side though. Average Steam bitrate too high. How do I fix this? Let me double check this on my end because it's saying that this is too much. So let me just mute for half a second. Make sure my stream isn't just killing itself. Wait, is it just a black screen? Oh my god. This issue again. It's something with my bitrate. How do I fix this? Files, settings. Output, bitrate. Bitrate. Googling the solution to this. Okay, we're gonna downgrade this from 10,000. We're gonna downgrade this from 10,000 to like 8,000. See if that fixes it. Apply. Okay. Now we're gonna go back, see if I finally fixed all of this, or if I'm still having issues with my stream. No, it's not. Let me try to reload. This is unfortunate. Settings. Let's see if maybe I can change the bitrate to. It recommended 6,000, which I guess is fine. I just have a higher end monitor, so I don't want it to like look weird. I'm going to try and restart stream, everybody. It'll be 2 seconds. And I'm probably just going to delete this whole VOD. Damn. I gave such good advice. I'm going to have to start over from scratch. It's going to sound so fake and unauthentic. Ah, man. Okay. Okay, it's looking like the stream's working now. It's looking like the stream's working. Gotta mess with my damn phone. Okay, phone. Thank you. Thank you. You're being really helpful right now, and I really appreciate it. And that's a lie, but... why are we getting a black screen here? Oh, there we go. Let's go. I fixed it. I'm a genius.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Okay, so if I do, and I'm not too lazy, end up deleting the last thing I did, what happened was I started my stream. I was having a good time. You know, I didn't mess around with too many OBS settings. Was having an issue with my audio. Realized I was using the wrong mic. Fix that. So that's way better. Then, you know, was having some other issues on the side. Fixed that. Had some issues with Restream not working properly because I wanted to stream to multiple places. That was a pain. And finally, I figure out that for an hour of playing, I see myself over here on my other monitor. You guys are just looking at a black screen the entire time. And I might just leave that up because that's really funny on my YouTube. and I think it saves in the VODs for my Twitch. But man, I was yapping, I was having a good time. I was like, you know what, this has been really fun. You know, I've really been enjoying talking about this game. I think this game's really fun, and there's just no good content about it. And I think people just really need to like hear about this game in order to like really get on it and like enjoy just playing it. It gives me a lot of RuneScape vibes. Some of you youngins haven't played that or don't have the patience for it. I don't blame you. I've gotten like level 30 is the farthest in most of the skills. Except fishing. I love fishing. But okay. So we're starting from scratch, and I want to teach you all this like a new player experience. So first thing I'm going to do, and one of the major tricks you're going to want to learn if you don't have a teleport and you have a slow fly like I do, or you just don't want to dash around through the air, just die. Just die. Oh, look at that! I'm where I need to be. Wow! What a journey, guys. Oh yeah, so, future reference. I am collecting all the devil fruit, if I can, because in your inventory, it's all linked here, that's everything, but if I go to fruits, you can store one of every single fruit, so I'm using the gravity fruit. One of the best games, one of the best fruits, in my opinion. Now, I haven't played with a lot of the other ones in Awakened form, but I think this is one of the best ones because... And this works in just the regular Awakened form, I believe. This ability... If I... okay. This ability... It keeps going while this cooldown's still up. So if you're just spamming it, maybe you've got a task... like a micro... macro... Micro? If you've got a macro going on in the background... you can just have this going and be farming stuff. Apparently I'm killing something. No, that's just my fruit level going up. Which I'll explain more about that later. I don't want to overwhelm everybody with the onboarding process. And if you ever want to watch this, same name on YouTube. I think there's like a VODs at the end of it. That's where this gets uploaded and streamed to. So if you just want to rewatch it there or rewatch it in the VODs here, I think I have that enabled. So whichever works best for you. So, to get devil fruits, your starting options are buying them from this guy. They can get pretty expensive, but when I tell you that gold will never be a problem for you, I mean it. The only time it'll be a problem is when you're trying to upgrade titles, and we'll get to that another time. Random fruit, which 10 minutes till I can get another one. This is like every hour, every 45 minutes. Finding them on the ground, because these take forever to despawn. And you can get some pretty good ones, like, this, I think this is a good one. I think, which one is this? Yeah, the spring fruit, that's a legendary right there. It's not crazy good. And the other one, the other legendary right there is the flower fruit. I don't think they're crazy good, but like you could literally just pick up a legendary off the ground and have it. Something a lot of these games don't let you do. Yeah, this is another legendary diamond. Again, I don't know what all of these do because I haven't like played around with them a lot yet. I'm still new-ish to the game. I have a really good build going on and a really good setup, but also when you buy from this guy, fair warning, you do not get it in your inventory. It replaces your current fruit. So just keep that in mind. If you're buying from this guy, you're buying a replacement and you're using it now. I like to check to see what he has because if there's something I really want, I can go over to the raids and probably do like a good few raids real quick if I have the keys for it and like get it immediately awakened, and then I can just grind with that if I really want or need to. The only thing I might do that for is Buddha, and even that I'm kind of like maybe electricity. Electricity seems kind of busted in my personal opinion. The wiki doesn't give the full story on a lot of these, and I'll break that down more later. For now, I want to show you guys a little trick to get started early, and it didn't work well in the last stream, so maybe that's all for the best. Maybe we get a fresh start here. Yep, C1. So this will be the C you spawn in. This will not be where you spawn. I spawn in like the end of the level. I think C1's pretty well laid out. I think C3 is the best laid out. C2 is a mess, and it sucks to navigate. Everything's just so far apart. C3 has that problem a little bit, but it's way less. C1, though... Wait. So, fun little trick. Let me activate my hockey. I'll tell you about those later. Damn, he got in just in time. So the safe zone ends right here. What I doubt he knows is he's not in it right now. Is he? Oh, nope. See, see how there's no safe zone over my head? After you kill someone, I guess you're flagged. Didn't know that one. But yeah, this area right here is the safe zone. The docks is the safe zone. This and the training dummy, not a safe zone. So you will sometimes just be able to get free kills by people who don't even know that they're in a PvP zone. And I don't like doing that to people. Like, I don't like just bullying people that are just trying to go about their day. But I demonstrated that one, just to see if it would work. Because I was pretty sure that was the area, and I wanted to get a feel for it. And two, I got a quest. I really want to complete. I really want to complete this quest. This one is worth more. It's way slower to do. These are bread and butter, and I'll go into those later. There's a lot in this game, and I can make little videos about each thing if you really want to know about power. But right now I just want to show one thing, and let's hope that I have the ability to show it. So, we're waiting for... Ooh, there's one. There's one right there, I think. This is massive. Okay, guys. Okay. I say guys as I'm looking at one person in the chat. Probably my girlfriend. Maybe not even her, because she does not like the One Piece games. So... this right here. Oh, it just despawned. Well, if it hadn't, I would have showed you that you can run up here, hit it with even a sword that has no mastery, no nothing, no skills in it, and you would hit it once, right? And it will kill you. But as long as you see the little damage pop up, and I'll show you where it shows up on your thing. Right there, that little damage pop up. It does not matter if you do just one damage to it. If no one else hits it, which most often in new player servers, no one's messing with something with millions of HP. And even if they are, you can just find one. I did this once. Just because I saw it worked, and I left. I went and did other stuff. And with my weapon out, I'll have to answer that call here in a second because I'm in the middle of something. And they know that. Don't worry, it wasn't important. I want to clarify that I wouldn't have done that if I thought it was important. It's just somebody that knows that I'm busy right now and being silly about it. Anyway, that person tried to punch me. Or maybe they didn't. And I'm just a dick. I don't know. The quest. The quest. The quest. I don't even think that updated because they're too low level. But the quest. Anyway. So. I did that. I was just walking around trying my hardest to level up my first devil fruit. It was so impossible. And then all of a sudden, the beast despawned. And it went from like maybe 20 mastery all the way up to 1,000. It caps at 1,000 early game. I can explain that way later too. But that unlocked all of my abilities. It gave me so much more damage. And it bumped my level up to 1,000. Now I'm 61,000 now, so that may not seem like a lot. But that is like a huge gate for new players. your fruits, your swords, whatever you want to use, start leveling up so much faster. Because these levels up here, the XP you get is based off of how much experience, like how much level your character has. This is where you get your power. The higher this is, the faster this levels up. So it's a different kind of stat system, but I actually really like the way it works because it allows you to focus on like really cool little tricks of fast leveling up, and your damage, just no matter what you're using, will keep up with you. Even if you have to train something a little bit, like bows. Never use bows. Attack a few times with it, and it's already leveling up like by the hundreds. Now, I think I got this to 16,000 on accident because I had it out for like some random reason. How good are, but oh my god. The range on these is crazy. The precision's hard, but let's play it like a first person. Where's the okay, it does work like that. See, when you're the reason I was missing Bud. I got him. That's weird because, okay, so the reason I say that's weird is because if I swap to this and I zoom out and then I zone back in, that is weird. It was a circle. It's been a circle this whole time, and for some reason it's still this, and it's like in a slightly different position. So it's like thrown me off massively. But yeah, that's what I was missing. And I don't know what that was. I don't use guns, so I wouldn't really know. Because if you notice, this is at 120,000, almost 130. This is at 17. Even swords are slightly higher at 22,000. Fists, 24. I really just focus on devil fruit. It's where all the fun is. But let's see if we can find another one of those guys spawning in. And I'm pretty sure if somebody else kills it, you still get counted. As long as you actually got the hit in. Make sure you do. Also, since I'm here, those of you that are watching, I'm going to save you the biggest headache. Anyway. I don't think that counted. That's unfortunate. Okay. Once all of this effects stop. Okay. Here. It's dark right now, so you can't see it very well. There we go. This corner right here. The chest is nice. You need this torch later for a quest. It's the guy that teaches you observation hockey, which is probably the most important hockey. Other hockeys will give you damage. This one, each one of these counts for a hit you just automatically dodge. You don't move your character or anything else. It just misses, and you don't take damage. Now, there are ways to break that. Like this, the reason why I say gravity is one of the best. It says on the wiki, now I don't know how true it is, that 3 or 4 of these abilities all are observation blockers, which basically means it puts your observation hockey on cooldown for 5 seconds. You just can't use it in that time. Which is crazy good. Here's another torch. Oh yeah. I need to make a call. And this one, the hardest one in the game. You know, you're checking the walls, you're running everywhere, you're like, man, where could it possibly... Oh, and there's a secret boss down here. And it gives you like a little small buff for like a few minutes. But yeah, this one took forever to find because I had no idea where it was. And you just walk over here Fall in the hole. And it sucks because this one over here, it so looks like it's something. You know, you got this grass you're kind of walking through. You know, maybe you jump around. Maybe you come over here. Speaking of, I want to go get those other treasure chests. Treasure chests are always useful. There'll be a lot of quests. They are not gated to what area you're in. And the first area has the most hidden zones in the game, as far as I know, from like what the wiki says. Maybe players were complaining about the hidden zones being like too obscure and hard to find. So they just got rid of them. In this cave, this back here, go in here. Nice hidden zone, right? Little chest, yeah. Come over here. Right where you entered, jump up and in. This one can have like 5 or 6 chests in it sometimes because a lot of new players won't know about this. And I would save it for after you get your daily quests because I don't think you immediately have them when you start. And that's a good way to just immediately get like a bunch of levels and experience. And it's your experience from your daily scales with your level. Mastery points, all of that stuff. Oh, an egg. These are pretty useful. They're just like treasure chests. Sometimes they have cool things in them. I'm pretty sure a couple times I've even gotten devil fruit from collecting those. So if you find them, like, go for it. Again, at my point in the game, devil fruit isn't super useful. You're not like searching and searching to find another one. Also up here, these aren't considered secrets, but I didn't know about these when I first started. This is where you can get the fishing rod from this suspicious looking NPC. That aside, and this is where you set your spawn. You go down here. Not much in here, you know, except for Sanji, who teaches you one of the best fighting styles in the game for nothing. It's not great early on, but it can be awakened, like a lot of devil fruits in a lot of these games, into one of the best things ever. Now, I gotta AFK on stream real quick, so I'm just gonna not ruin this guy's day. Just gonna farm some eggs. I don't even know if you can drop them here, but I'm gonna give a little demonstration as to why this weapon I glaze so much. Because you see how all these enemies are so far spread apart. Oh man, it's just gonna be a hassle to... Anyway, tactical nuke incoming. I'll be right back. Some random guy was running for his life. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. That was hilarious. I'll be right back. I gotta make a phone call. He's just gonna sit in the most uncomfortable positions always. Okay. And Twitch, before you freak out, they do have, let me just press a button. It's definitely bound in-game. Okay, there we go. They have an auto-clicker function, guys. They have an auto-clicker function. I definitely don't have Tiny Tasks open on my other monitor. I would never do something like that, and I can't believe you would insinuate it. Anyway. They do have, like, auto-click features and stuff like that, and a battle pass for that. Which, battle passes. Everyone's least favorite thing to hear, especially when you're broke. So, there's an endgame dungeon. I really don't want to do it right now. Oh, this is where you get observation hockey, by the way. Again, goated requires you to do a lot. I think you go over there, kill that boss, come back. He's like, my dad's book's missing. Okay? That's it. That's all he tells you. You've got to find the 3 secret spots over there in the, like, jungle biome. Light 3 torches, and then all it tells you is, it sounds like a door opened somewhere or something like that. The door opened in the back of the Colosseum. Like, I'll literally show you. I'll do this quest, because you can do this quest again for funsies. I can't, like, ask him for the quest again, but yeah. There'll be a gorilla boss here. That's what these signs indicate. I think it spawns in, like, every 10 minutes or so. You gotta kill that. You know, it will nuke you as a low level. I'm going to give you that fair warning right now. It's intense. Then you gotta go back to him, talk to him, yada yada, blah blah blah. Come over here. Don't mind me riding a meteor. And so we'll start on this side. There's one right here, okay? Right under the guy that teaches you sky jump. Really important NPC to find. It's a little annoying to parkour up here, but you'll find your way, I'm sure. Or you get flight early and you don't really care, and the jump's just nice. Okay, right here. Go on in. There's the torch. Light it. Okay? These quests, crazy. Okay, come over here. And this obviously looks like something, right? Yeah. So, you come in here. This little corner. Specifically this corner. Because you can't do it, like, right here. Where that seam is. That shows you. And I'll get a bird's eye view for you so you get a better view of it. Right under this weird looking tree. That's how I remember it. Well, nah, I've been here so many times. And then the last one is over here, right under this Gorilla King boss, which, because I can, King Gorilla. So you might be thinking, you know, okay, all the other ones were in walls. All the secrets in this game are in walls. I don't even want to tell you how long that one took me. I don't even want to tell you how long that one took me. That one pissed me off. This is where the secret Gorilla Queen boss spawns too. She's a little bit stronger, I think, and she gives like a buff, increase the bounty, a bunch of nice stuff. So I lit all of those. Now you gotta go back to the Colosseum. And you'll notice right there in that little corner, you can't access it any other time unless you light those torches. Come in here, you grab the old book, and you go back to the guy. And that's how you unlock observation hockey. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure armament hockey, you just talk to the girl, and she's like, oh, you want to learn hockey? Okay, here you go. You might have to go grab something for her, but her quest is like super simple. However, I should show you this because this is important. See, they didn't hide her quest stuff, right? They didn't hide her quest stuff. I mean, doing that twice in a game, that's just unreasonable, right? Yeah, so anyway, they hid her. Yeah, you have to go all the way to this side, back here, down to this rock, jump in here, and that's where you can learn armament hockey, which is very important for your damage. And I will show you why here in a second. Get back out. There we go. me go back over here. So I can't turn off my my Conqueror's Hockey, but that's fine. So this is my damage with Hockey. Random swings, you know, I'll drop an X ability just so you can get an idea. You know, damage in the trillions, right? So it's a good amount of damage for one ability, right? Another reason why this is the best, because I already have it back up and it hasn't ended yet. It just now ended, so I could just spam it. Okay, let's wait for that to go down, and when we do, let's turn off regular Hockey. Now, let me not hit him. And now, let's summon this again. Now, I know damage in the billions seems pretty good, but you gotta remember, I also have Conqueror's Hockey on. So that's also giving a benefit. Without those two Hockeys, I would be doing damage in, like, the millions, maybe. And the enemies where I'm at have health in the trillions to the quadrillions. You need the multiplayer, the multipliers those provide. And you need all of them. Right now I'm trying to get Conqueror V2, which is its own, like, really long, annoying quest line. And I'm trying to get Observation V2. Both of those are really important. Conqueror increases the multiplier, the multiplier from, I think, like 4 to... It's 5 to 9. It's 9, I think. 9 times on PvE. Increases it from 1.5 times to 2 times, or 2.5 times to PvP. And Observation Hockey, it, like, triples the amount of dodges you have. And a lot of enemies later game just hit you with, like, big cloud abilities that do, like, thousands of health. So you just want to be prepared for that. This red thing, that's Observation Hockey. That's why it's all washed out a little bit. It just illuminates some things. It's really finicky on what it illuminates, because it's supposed to illuminate all of these enemies, but it doesn't. Maybe it only illuminates things that are, like, of interest or dangerous to you. That would make a lot of sense. That guy is a lot stronger than me. Oh yeah, but as I was saying earlier, safe zone, safe zone, safe zone, not a 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 safe zone. None of this is safe. You have to go all the way back here to be safe. You cannot talk to these guys and be safe at the same time. This is one of the best and also one of the most dangerous places to do, like, raids and get all your gear sorted, because pretty much everything's put together except for, like, the Devil Fruit and the Daily Trader. But then you can just go to C3 once you have it unlocked. Again, not hard to do. Let me see. Any sea cows? I turned off fog so I can see further away. Just because it makes it easier, because without fog, this is what it looks like. And with fog, that's what you see. So, I mean, this definitely looks more like foreboding and gives a good tone and a vibe, but, like, gameplay wise, I'm trying to see if there's a goddamn beast like 10 miles away. I don't want your fog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I could demonstrate an Infinity Raid right now, but I'm gonna save that for, like, when I want to lay back in the chair and just chat about the game. Maybe when we have a few viewers, if we do. I also kind of want to play Blox Fruit here in a little bit, just to see where I left off. Maybe complete a few quests. Show you why that game is just a little bit different and more grindy. Streaming. That's my roommate. I'm not one of those people that's like, yo, I'm not talking to you right now, I'm streaming. Just like, yo, be careful what you say. I'm streaming, bro. Don't be cussing while I'm streaming a Roblox game, home dog. I have to protect myself from the Twitch and YouTube guard dogs that are gonna break my kneecaps if they catch me streaming YouTube and cussing at the same time. I'm sure I'll let a couple out, but let's keep it on the down low. Don't say shit. Don't say a damn thing. Okay, I don't. That's a weird thing to say when you're playing a children's game streamed to mostly children. Okay, you know what? Tell everybody. Tell everyone I'm weird for that one. Tell the world. Alright guys, I'm canceling myself first day in. This job's just not for me. Appreciate everything everyone's done for me. Appreciate that one viewer who's definitely me. My girlfriend couldn't figure out how to get my Twitch working. You know, I appreciate me, myself, and I. Double check my Twitch isn't broken again. But it should be working because it was working the first time, so it should be working now. Where the hell is my Twitch? There it is. Let me mute my mic for a second so you guys don't get double audio, even though I think it's so funny. Oh yeah, I gotta speak a bunch right now so I can make sure that it works. We're doubling up, we're doubling up, we're doubling up, because I think it did, but I just want to hear the audio quality. Okay. The audio quality, the camera quality, it's crisp. It's peak. It's performance. I'm happy with it. Okay. So. I'm pretty sure this guy's not going to say something right now. He is. Okay. Just need that quest, man. I just need that quest. One person wandering a little too far from home would be huge for me. Can I? Oh, there we go. Ah, he got me. I don't know if I got him. I think that guy was a lot higher level than me. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. The fact that I lived that long is crazy. Oh, he's at max, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, everyone. I was really locked in. Honestly, I want to go for it again. Just for the practice. It's going to hurt my bounty a little bit, but he's such a higher level than me, I really don't think it affects it. And if I kill him... I'm just saying. Okay, so... That... Let's see if we can catch him off guard with our... Conqueror's Hockey. Where's he at? That's a big man Blastoise. I'm just gonna activate it now. I don't want to get screwed over. Okay, I still have it active. That's right. Where's he at? Did he? Oh! 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 Why am I not? Oh, I don't have it out. New mistake. Oh, I have PvP off. That's my bad. Because I just died. I think I just killed this guy. Wait. I think he broke my observation hockey and I killed him just in time. That's crazy. I don't even think he set this as his respawn point. That's really funny. let me double check. Yep, I can't even turn my observation hockey on. He broke my observation hockey. That's great. That's actually really great. Oh man. So for context, you have a certain number of dodges with your observation hockey. And once it's used up, it's on cooldown for a very long time. Second off, there are abilities that break observation. Now, I haven't really seen it working like that in my experience, but I think there are a couple that do it. Like, guaranteed my F does it. But that requires literally summoning an entire asteroid from space just to break someone's block. I can still use skills like this, by the way. I can still like fight, which would keep people off of me for a while. But it's a very long wind-up. The real way you want to play this fruit, in my opinion, is if you can get... What the hell? I don't even know who that was. If you can get that off, like, that's cool. But ideally, you're just dodging their moves and you're just spamming out yours when you get a chance. Because this all comes out so fast, and it lasts a while. Right? Like, see, those are still going off. And then you have more, so you can dash back into the zone, drop them on their head, you know, dip again. It's a very hit-and-run tactic playstyle. And if you get in a time where they're like, they don't know where you're at, and you can just stand in your ability because they're like trying to dodge everything, and just spam your abilities inside of it so they can't get too close to you. I mean, they can still hit you from afar. But, this has an insane range, so if they don't really see through all the effects and everything going off that you're winding that up, I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed to break observation, and then they have like 5 whole seconds when it's broken. Because breaking it is different than using up all charges. But when it's broken, at least how it works in boss fights, I don't know about in PvP. When it's broken, you have to wait 5 seconds before you can turn it back on. Finally got my... Yep, he used up all of my dodges. Oh, I was like this close from death in that fight. Oh man, that was fun. And for context, I'm not a big PvPer. I mean, that was really fun and interesting. But the main reason I'm doing this is I got quests. And this is a great place to PvP because a lot of people don't realize how much this isn't a safe zone. Especially because a lot of, like, endgame areas, like the starting island or, like, the main teleport island, the whole island's a safe zone. so people can teleport and shop and do as they please. All of these guys aren't in the safe zone. The only thing that's guaranteed safe is the dock. Oh yeah, there's the guy. I killed one of them, I think. And like these two guys right here, they're in safe zones. Barely this guy. This guy's not safe. This guy's not safe. This guy's not safe. None of those are safe. This guy is. The raid and whatnot, those are safe. So just keep that in mind. I think it's great for PvPing. It's really not great if you're just trying to live your life and do stuff. Because it's great to like just get those free kills on people who would never expect somebody to come in and kill them. Ooh, we got a new challenger approaching. I saw that, buddy. What you doing? Or was that just auto hockey? I bet that was just auto hockey. He probably has the battle pass. Speaking of, since I'm not doing anything, I will show you guys how to actually earn free battle passes. Says the wiki. So if it doesn't work, I guess blame them. I really don't want to do that right now. Okay, I'll show you guys how it works, but I won't do it right now. I won't go into it. So I might do it later if someone joins chat and they really want to see it and they whatever. This right here, infinite raid, it says you need infinity keys. You get a bunch of raid tokens early. And now I'm sure some people are going to say, use them for this boss or use them for that boss. True gravity, legendary fruit, not too hard to get. Oftentimes people will actually just drop it on the ground. Oh wow, gravity awakening, base gravity awakenings featured right now. It's a slightly difficult boss when you first start out, but awakening, you awaken it one skill at a time, and so you get like this massive damage increase as you're doing the boss. He should be able to one-shot you. You should be able to like almost one-shot him at least. Just keep your hockey up and he won't kill you, but if that goes down, just like play smart. But yeah, this True Gravity Awakening and where is it? Gravity Awakening. Both of these drop from the same boss. Third C. You don't even really... I didn't even need to touch Awakening going up to the third C. Third C got a little bit harder. But even there, like, I was still pretty much just one-shotting bosses. I didn't really have any problems with any bosses with that. I mean, I had Venom, so that like, counts. But most of these won't have a problem pre-awakened, and a lot of these have that. So some people say save it. You have a bunch of codes early on, give you double XP, double drop rates, all that stuff. Just farm up gravity, get that, or farm up something you actually like outside of that, like a legendary. You don't need a mythic immediately. You can use your legendary to farm out all of the materials for your mythic. So the moment you swap over, just hold that fruit. You can just immediately swap over. Now, I understand the temptation of wanting to swap over immediately, but let's take Saturn, for example. Saturn. The Saturn boss fight, you either need to do a quest involving the starter island. Under the bridge you first spawn in, there's a secret area. You have to talk to him and get his blessing. If it is level 1, go for it. It's a very great level 1. If you're still like in the first C, maybe even the second C, it's pretty easy to get his blessing. If you are in the third C, do not take it. You need to defeat the hardest boss in your C, which requires awakening to beat, unless you've got somebody carrying you. You need to rely on somebody else to help you out, or like a bunch of homies to work on beating him, because you just don't do the damage. Even if you don't die, you just don't have enough damage to eat through his health. Even with good accessories and a good trait, you just don't have the damage. You can't get V2 without an awakened weapon, like V2 of Observation or Conqueror's Hockey. You can get V3 of Awakened, but it's just like next to impossible unless someone helps you to get Conqueror and everything else. And then you could probably do it with those. Maybe. but it's just so much harder. When you could grab a legendary, I'm out here winning fights against people like 3 times my level. With the best, they have the best fruits in the game, and I'm out here clearing the hardest raids and doing everything else. So, don't worry about that too much. But Gravity, not sure exactly where I left off, but Infinity Tower. Gravity's great for Infinity Tower because it's all AoE pretty much. That's what you need, because you're basically you're defending a tower in Infinity Raid. There is a level up system. I'm going to tell you now, my theory, I haven't practiced it yet, so I will get back to you if I am wrong, is to focus on the regenerating shield and your damage. Get your damage up as high as possible so that you can get to the later floors with ease. And get the regenerating shield up as high as possible. That should be like your mostly highest priority, but at a certain point, like, try to keep damage up with it. You know, if you're upgrade it twice with regenerating shield, maybe upgrade your damage. You don't want damage falling too far behind, because then what's the point of the shield if it's just immediately obliterated because you don't do enough damage. I don't really think you need like the auto skilling and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Like just use tiny tasks if you're on PC. I mean, that's just my go-to on it. They will spawn in waves. It will be very long. It is a very slow slog. But, and this is the important part, lock in. I don't have any keys near me, but jingle jingle. This is important. After level 50, the wiki says you have a chance of battle passes dropping. And so at that point, you can start spam increasing their difficulty if you're still moving fine in there. And that will let you get all of the battle passes for free. Now that's what it says. And if that's true, that's goated. This makes this my favorite One Piece game on the thing right now. I don't count Sailor Piece because Sailor Piece is more of an anime game than a One Piece game. I mean, they have like 8 fruits in the game. And the fruits are like nothing compared to the swords. The like martial arts. The fruits are just there for like farming and utility. Hopefully they change that with this new update. I really want some really cool devil fruits. I want power to be a very viable option. I want you to even be able to grind out and get devil fruits for the whole like transformation effects and all that stuff. I think that'd be cool. But separate thing aside, this would probably be my favorite so far. I'm still testing out other One Piece games, and I haven't gotten very far in Blox Fruit because Blox Fruit has such a slow opening. This basically lets you skip the slow opening, and that's only because I found out a trick. So that skews it a little bit, but I was looking everywhere for Blox Fruit tricks, and the only trick I found is skip Coliseum because it's boring. And then the rest is just, yeah, good luck. We're here for like 6 hours in the starting zone. It's tedious. It's annoying. I don't even think there's an option in Blox Fruit to buy an auto restart quest, which is just, I saw a video of someone recently doing the math, and you waste like, I think it's like 11 hours walking back and forth to quests. It's calling me. Don't know the number, so I'm ignoring it. Man, my phone is blowing up. I promise I'm not popular. Okay. So, all that aside, I might hop on Blox Fruit and just play it, and not even give a lot of good tips because I don't know. I'm just learning the game. But yeah, the fact that I can already get some of the stuff free just by talking to this guy and doing my dailies. I can get auto conquerors, which, I mean, I don't really need have stuff for it. I can press a single button, and I don't really think that autos my other stuff to make sure it's up. So I can check, actually. Let's go into the shop, because if that's only for conquerors, it's just so useless. If it's for everything, wrong thing. I mean, that's a pretty good investment. Auto conquerors. Enable the ability to automatically activate conquerors enhancements. Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. Auto ability, maybe? By purchasing this, you will enable the auto ability function that will simulate ability activation automatically for you. This is located in settings. Maybe this works for, like, your base hockeys. I just don't know. Double AFK stat train, kind of nice, because the best way to train up your defense, that's something that will always be lacking behind, and why you really need observation hockey early. The best way to level up your defense is in the AFK thing. You have to be level 8,000 for it. It's a bit of a grind, but it's not too bad if you grind up whatever power you're using. And if you have something decent, you're pretty much able to just mow through everything in one shot and not really have to worry about it. And just focus on the quests and do that. I'm pretty sure the quests give mastery as well, so it's really important that you do them. Because I think they give, like, actual XP to the weapon. I could be wrong. I could be just completely lying to you, and if I am, my bad. CB tracker is really important for the third, but I can do like a video on that, and you don't really need that. I don't have it. Coffin boat's just a nice boat. You don't need it. There's a good boat drop later on. Don't need this. These could be nice, but at a certain point, this just, you max that out so fast once you're at a certain point. Double stats, I mean, you're eventually going to max out your stats, obviously. That's the end. Double XP, obviously. That was a dragon or a sea beast, one of the two. And this is the only one that's kind of useful, but like I've said, I've never had a use. I've never had a need for gold, and I'm not even at the 4th area yet, and I'm pretty sure that's where I'll be, like, having the mad gold farms. Double keys and essences. Oh, that would have been so amazing for the farm I was doing. But, again, these can be bought and traded to you at the very least, and from what I heard, you can get those in the battle tower. Title spin, useless. Extra loadouts, not very necessary. Fruit storage, that could be nice. Let me see this. I think this just makes it so that you can have like 2 of the same fruit in your inventory, which is pretty nice. Random fruit, don't know why you buy a random fruit. You could literally directly buy fruits. Race spins. There's like 9 races in this game. All are very useful. I would just use the free race spins you can get. Try to get human, and that'll let you level up to the end game. You can get these through gameplay, and at end game, then you can just decide what race you want. And whenever you get human through race spins, it should always be V3 since you already did the quests. None of these are crazy. These 2 are pretty good, and again, you can get these through gameplay. I think I have a few of these through like battle pass and stuff like that. These are where you'll kill a bunch of stuff, and I'll actually demonstrate those now. At least this one. This one has more things, and you need that for upgrading your race to tier 2, but I'm pretty sure I have everything I need for that. But it has a lot more enemies in it, so it's way easier to farm. But yeah, auto fish could be nice if you just want to like farm up for money overnight. Perm race, like, permanently keeps your race. Fruit notifier, it works like the one in Blocks Fruit, but like, why would you need that? Auto questing, I think it's crazy that this is locked behind a $10 purchase. This is crazy. But again, if you can get that from a drop, late game farm, I don't care that much. Because at the same time with like the always on X all 6X all, I pretty much do a quest maybe 3 times max, and it takes like 2 seconds to do. Ooh. Anyway. Oh, don't want my hotkey on. Didn't need it, I guess. Okay. What did I get? Spring fruit. Don't need that. Dude, my hockey was lasting forever there on the side. Jeez. Let's see. Let's fly over there to the Coliseum so I can demonstrate why you want these. The Coliseum is really good. That's great for getting your race V2 and all that, and you want that. Of course you want that. But the Coliseum, no, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother shebang, and it's a good one. And this is probably boring as hell, but I think it's important to show people why I like this game, and why this game is good, and why I think it's very heavily slept on now. I saw that it was played a lot in the past, and maybe some stuff happened over time that I just don't know about, because like I said, I'm new to Roblox. But so far, playing this as a new player, while the community experience has been awful just because there's not enough community, there's nobody really talking or sharing information, and I don't really like asking random people, especially because I'm a grown man. I don't want to be asking like 5-year-old kids for advice and like VCing them to understand the game and stuff like that. Let the kids play their game, bro. Like, Unc just needs to figure things out himself. I have YouTube, I have Wiki, I'm decent enough at using Google. I can figure it out. Like, I know how to use their Wiki. Like, I'm not inept. Anyway, okay. So, you get Coliseum tickets just from killing these guys. So I'm just going to demonstrate by dropping an ability. Didn't get anything that time, which is kind of crazy. Man, I'm really not getting anything right now. Okay, well, trust me, bro, you get them from these guys. And I promise they're actually extremely easy to get, and I don't know why I'm just getting screwed over right now. Like, I'm genuinely just getting screwed over right now for no reason. Maybe I'm just killing things too fast and it's auto going in my inventory. I don't think that's how that works, but I like to pretend. Do a little animation while I spam my abilities to drop a nuke on these guys because they're not dropping what I need. There's also gladiators outside of this Coliseum that'll drop it. There we go. Coliseum tickets. Wow, I needed a full combo to get 2. So you go over here with the Coliseum ticket and you hit accept. Now, for this, AoE abilities are pretty good, but these guys are weak. They are so weak. Like, I could probably do this with the bow, and that sometimes misses. Let's see. I mean, this is one of the best bows in the game, so maybe this is a bad example. Twin sword style. I don't even have it fully mastered. Just to show. Let's run over here. See how quickly I'm killing them? Now, yes, I have my observation stuff on, but like, these guys are next to nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on the in-game auto feature. There we go. Just let all my abilities. Yeah, this is the pro gaming experience. This right here. This is how professionals play a block fruit. This right here. This is why we want this. Whenever there's an event and you can get things like in your area, once you get tier 3, this is where you want to go. This is where you want to farm. I'm actually holding off a little bit on going up to C4 just because I don't know if I'll be able to come back to the Coliseum. I mean, it's technically a raid, but I don't know if I'll be able to come back to the Coliseum to farm these eggs. And if not, it'll be a lot harder to get these eggs in later areas if they don't have stuff like this. Like big wave battles? Nah. But yeah. Look at all those egg drops we get. Now yeah, I have luck clothes on, but I also don't have the 2x effect anymore. This guy, when he shows up, you just have to survive. You don't actually have to kill him. From what I've heard, you just have to survive. You don't have to kill this guy and you'll still get the rewards. Obviously, I killed him. Yeah, there's another boss after him that spawns in, but you didn't get a chance to see it because I nuked it. Okay, F. One of my F keys. Okay, what fruit did I get? Wow. But yeah, you can get devil fruit from there. So that's a good way of doing it if you really need a devil fruit. It's on a 10-minute cooldown. But if you also really need a devil fruit, you could always just run there and, like, try your luck. I think that's how I got, gravity, actually. And I want to say that a lot of devil fruit in this do not seem bad. Anything that has an awakening or a tier 2 awakening is going to be pretty good. So find a fruit you like. Don't worry about going full meta, because like this game is brutally hard. And just finding a fruit you like that you want to play with for a while is way more important, because sticking to a legendary fruit early game is like the meta for leveling up, because you can get it true awakened so much easier. The bosses are weaker, the price requirements are cheaper, all of that stuff. And yet I'm out here like I can go to the end game. Damn it. Yeah, the flight's a little iffy in this. I hate that you have to hold down the button for flight. I wish you could just tap it. Man, my keys are just... Oh my god, it happened again. I'm just gonna let myself die. Spawn back on the island. Yeah, it's a little hard to get out of the water once you fall in. You know, I could have summoned a boat, but I just chose not to. Screw it. I'll show you the Blackbeard boat if you've never seen it before. I could have just been jumping and summoning this, and I definitely would have been able to land on it, but oh well. This is definitely faster than flying. I'm just lazy and didn't feel like going in my inventory this whole time. Give it a second to speed up. Yeah. It may not feel like the fastest. Also, I'll show you guys this real quick since I can just do this. You want to start like here. Aim for the other dock right about like here. There's also one where that boat is, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you heard that roar? When you hear that roar, that means that there's a sea beast under the water there. Gotta back it up. Back it up, 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 back it up. There we go. You have to stay nearby. So let's get off of that. And then, if we give him a few minutes... There he is. Sea Beast. These are really important for endgame farming. So right now, that was actually a really unlucky drop. But they drop like keys, they drop like... pretty much 50%, if not all of the progression in this game will have you farming sea beasts. I think this is the furthest one up. There's another one like right over here, I think about maybe like down here, and there's one in between here. Pretty straight path, you should be able to find it. There's one all the way between that island and the turtle island, and then one off the coast of the starter island. There's a guide online, and I can really go through it if you guys want, either right now or in another video. Just leave comments, let me know what you want. For now, demonstrate. This is a legendary fruit. All I did was beat the dungeon, fully awaken it. It's not hard. The dungeon was a very easy clear. I used the fruit in its base. Now, yes, I have a decent title. Yes, I have decent accessories. Those help. This isn't like Sailor Piece, where if you don't have those, you're just screwed. At least in my experience. You just gotta work for it. So I can come over here with all my hotkeys on. I think I have Conquerors on. Yeah, I have Conquerors on. I can press this. I can F8. And I'm just murdering this entire map. Here's one. And I am far from optimal, I think. I'm like using a luck build. I'm not even using like a full build. It's obviously not the fastest farm in the world. And I could probably make it faster. Maybe even just standing up here might help. Because some of these guys are up on ledges and that can actually make a massive effect. But yeah. Stop this for a second. And for a demonstration, when I'm done summoning an actual nuke. Cool. Are we done yet? Are we done? Cool. Gotta find my mouse. All those particles make it really hard. Can I unlock fleet yet? No. Can I? Wait. I haven't touched this yet, so I'm gonna unlock this on stream in here in a second. So this area is an 82,000. You get this in the first sea, by the way, on top of one of the buildings in the last island. It's recommended 82,000 to 87,000. I'm 61,000. And I'm able to just walk in here and nuke. I've already killed this boss before just to get the requirements. Also, this is where you get Conquer V2. And Observation V2. Which they only have a V2 as far as I know. They don't have a V3. At least so says the wiki. But it's all up in the air how updated that is. An Observation V2. And they require some dedication. What does this one mean? General, the cantrip. I think that's a raid general. And they require things like killing Jolly Roger over there and a bunch of other stuff that's just really hard. But I'm probably going to get off here in a second. It's getting hot in my room, etc., etc. I basically showed like a lot of the early game stuff I want. If anyone wants more in-depth things or has any questions, even if it's vague, like why am I on C2 and doing no damage? I can show you all of the things you need to do up to that point. I can really start a noob to pro video if you guys want. It's kind of cringe, but it's like the thing going around right now. I don't think anybody's cringe for doing it. I think it's cringe that I would hop on the bandwagon of doing it. But I don't mind if you guys want something like that. Whoever does end up seeing this. Because I want people to enjoy this game. I think this game has a lot of game to enjoy. There's so much here. And, yeah. So, first, before we do anything else, before we get all blah, blah, blah. Million Berries, 75k bounty was the hardest thing to do. But that's because I don't PvP, as you can tell. I just really do not PvP. And I wasn't really killing bosses. I was skipping a lot of content. Don't do that. 5 refined metals, definitely have that. Unlock. Says you have upgraded to your first fleet. I do not have the ability to level it up, but let's equipped. I have no allies. Okay. I think treasure. Oh, okay, no, that's this. I thought that was a part of it. I was like, yo, wait a minute, hold on. I don't really know what this does. I think this is like a buff in the background. I don't think that allies is like friends. I think there's like enemies that if you defeat, they can become an ally. And like they'll work for your fleet basically. And I think I know where one is. So let's go see if he's there. Now, it might not work that way. I could be completely tripping. But if I'm not, every little buff helps. For those of you that have played Sailor Peace, you know. Every little buff helps just so much more than you would think it does. It just all starts adding up, which is why I like this. Oh, it's a guy. Okay. Oof, one shot with whatever ability he has, but I think I just dropped a tactical nuke on him. I think he had Zoro's sword. Zoro's sword's really great for breaking observation, because it attacks a lot. You don't need to break the observation if you completely remove it. That's another reason why I need to upgrade my observation. I was hoping that I would get the drop on him and one of my abilities would just shatter his observation. It didn't. Also, Shanks wasn't there. He killed Shanks, so that's who I was going for. I'm sorry, Banks. I wonder if Blackbeard's there, actually. God damn, I gotta go back. I also really messed up that early jump in. I tried to face roll him just for the fun of it, without any idea what his level was, what he had, like what his specs were. I should have played it smarter, but I thought he was going to run away, because the way he was moving, it looked like he was running. I didn't think he was going to fight back. Because it looked like the observation was off the edge, so it looked like he saw me jump down and he dipped. So I didn't think he was going to come back and start fighting me, but that's my bad. I just don't have the perception of this game yet, of like where people are and like the speed in which the PvP happens. By the way, this is where you get Garp. This is where you get one of the most annoying quests in the game. I think I have a way of cheesing it. I should really practice that. I'll do that later. I'll probably even make a little video about it. Blackbeard. Hey, join my crew. You don't have a choice. Did that, quit? No. What's this? Is that sand? No, I don't know what that is. Apparently I have it though. What is it? What is this? Oh, the shadow fruit. That's a cool one. Oh yeah, no, this guy's a bit of a sweat. You want this? You want the shadow fruit? Yeah, that guy was definitely a sweat. I don't know if you guys saw that, but his observation was at 200,000 dodges. I was not doing that. What is this? Oh, I think that's from something I got from killing Blackbeard. I got like a buff. I don't know for what. Menu. Backpack. Character buffs. It doesn't really say, I don't think. Yeah, I'm sticking with human just because 30% extra drop chance, 30% stat gained, experience, and all of this goes up in tier 3. Speaking of, I really need the tier 3 quest for human, which is defeat Banks. Which he only spawns in once every 10 minutes. So this is a long time quest. This is a quest that's gonna take you a minute, and it's highly contested, obviously, because one, it's for that quest, and two, he drops Conqueror fragments, which you need for the Conqueror Hockey V2. You need 10 of those, and it's a rare draw. So you need to farm this guy a lot. I actually had 4 of this, maybe 5 of this on register. And then I was talking to the observation guy. Didn't realize his quest was an actual take the quest, because a lot of these quests, they'll tell you to do something, but they don't add a quest. And it got rid of my quest. Scroll quests are separate. That's why I have 2 of those. I'm probably going to get rid of that because that's like really tedious. I went to the wrong one. That's fine. Kill this guy. Yeah. Oh. It's not the ability I actually wanted. That's fine. Yeah, Impelled Down had a small problem. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That killed a lot of things. Huh. I don't think there was that much up there with him. I need to kill something up here. Not just for a future quest, but like gear stuff later and accessories. I think somebody's already up here, and I don't know if I could kill them. See, the difference between tier 3s, it is not evenly matched. Okay, well. Yeah, they cleared it, so the island went back. There we go. Sometimes when you're flying, it just doesn't let you dash after. Did you just try to attack me? I don't remember. So now. I think they all want it, so I'm just gonna stand here where I can't be hit. Especially because, oh yeah, by the way, this is a fake wall. You can just walk in here. I got him! Hold on. Yeah, at least let them know I'm not doing it just to be a dick. I'm doing it because I actually need the stuff. I'm actually gonna server hop. These guys seem like they're really chilling. They've got something. They're like planning something out. I'm not really paying much attention. But I'm going to server hop. This is the game, by the way, that I've been playing. Tells you all the stuff here. It's still very active. Just got updated on the 11th. I highly recommend this one. I'm actually shocked that it has this few players, and I think it's because a lot of that early grind throws people off. But it had 286 million players at one point. So I don't know what happened to make it go down to 416. Because if it really does have like the ability to get battle passes in the end game and all the other stuff, I can't imagine people wouldn't play this to like unlock every new maybe they just haven't had a new devil fruit in a little bit, so people haven't seen a reason to get on. But I hope this team's still very active with this game. I really like this game. Obviously, I even liked it. I don't like how they do the codes where you gotta like put in your like YouTube account thing. I even double checked that because I was pretty sure that was fine, but I had to double check to make sure it was. Even like Google says, yeah, no, that's fine. That's not like your actual like personal information. To put in the codes, but I mean they give you a lot of codes. I basically had like 3 days worth of double XP to just work with, and I wasted so much of it. Okay. Why is my camera working so weird? Let's see if we can get there faster just dashing. Don't forget to follow Brandon. Oh, never mind. Don't follow Brandon. Brandon wants to go home safe at night. Leave him alone. You're stressing Brandon out. Stop it. Stop. You're scaring him. Okay, anyway. The bit's over. The bit's over. It's done. God. You just... We'll talk about this later. Yeah, so... I'm gonna kill Blackbeard one more time before I set this up. Oh, I forgot. I was like, how are you eating those right now? What did it say I got? Did it say I got a title, or did it say... I think I got his title. I don't really care for... I think it's Fruit School, so that's Oh yeah, I need to go over here and register this as the place that I want to be. Now, I'm not paying for a private server, so I gotta do something crazy, and I gotta hope that I can just sit in this little box right here. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this much at all. It's perfect. Why is it... I hate that it still shows it on the side, but it puts your weapon away. That's annoying. Sometimes just being honest is like all it really takes. Oh man, they're going to war over there. There's a whole... Whew, I can't even see what's happening. Hold on, let's get an aerial view. Yeah, this guy, the amount of health he has is really deceiving. I think he just does not train up defense at all. Like, I mean literally at all. Let me look at his level. Yeah, I just don't think he trains up defense at all. Level 111,000. Now I could probably get that in like a couple hours, but I'm doing a very specific farm. And this guy is... I don't think he got the point of what I was trying to say. But I really want to kill this guy, and I don't think he knows I'm here. So I'm going to walk up to this corner. I'm going to put my mouse over here. I'm going to deactivate PvP. And then I'm going to try and kill this guy, and then I'm just going to run. Because this guy is going to get angry. Oh. He left. Okay, well, good thing I didn't deactivate. How much health does he have? Drop. Can't see his health bar. I think that's... I can't see his health bar. This guy get what I'm trying to say? Alright guys, looks like we're here for an active stream. Damn it. I wanted to just AFK this, but like actual like interactions like this. Are you gonna kill him or? Oh, did he say... Oh, I don't know if he already hit it. Did he... Is he saying he hit it? Oh. Oh, he did hit it for sure. Okay. I get what he's saying now. I was the fool. Wait, what the hell? That enough? Get it. Okay. What's this fruit? Storage? Nah, drop it. Why am I not swinging? There we go. Looked like I had something in my hands. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream, take off my headset, because this is just what I'm going to be doing for a while. But if you have any requests for other games like this, I'm definitely going to be playing Rel Seas when that drops, whenever that is. I'm really excited for that. I might get a few friends on that. I might get quite a few friends on that, make like a whole pirate crew. That'd be probably interesting to watch and just so fun to do. I'll talk to you guys. Have a good one. I don't know how to end streams or like chats